Yeah, tariffs are going up. I'll just be straightforward about it. I mean, if you think about the U.S. broadly, effectively we've unilaterally disarmed with respect to barriers to trade, whether they're explicit barriers like tariffs or non-tariff barriers. I've seen a couple of good charts. I've been trying to replicate it myself of what is known as the reciprocity line. So if you plot on the vertical axis the tariffs that we charge our trading partners, and then on the horizontal axis what we get charged, virtually every one of our trading partners is below the reciprocity line, meaning they charge us more than we charge them. And for me, this was inevitable. I've said a few times, this is not meant to be derogatory in any way, but Trump didn't really make history. History made Trump. You know, when you think about just the explosion of globalization and the fact that we run $1 trillion trade deficit, all the best intentions, right? Let China into the WTO, give them most favored nation status, you know, help facilitate the migration from farms into the cities in China and all the progress they've made. But listen, the benefits to us were diffuse. Everybody got cheaper products at Walmart, but the pain was acute. You know, 5 million manufacturing jobs in the Midwest. And, you know, we just reached a point where I just think trade barriers are going up. Now, ultimately, if China is willing to restructure their economy to try and stimulate domestic demand, not be so dependent upon exports, they surely can't be dependent on their real estate industry any longer. That ultimately will be a good thing for China. The innovation you were talking about earlier with one of your guests around DeepSeek, yeah, that's what China needs, absolutely, right? Is their own innovation, their own domestic demand, their own self-sustaining economy, and just selling product to us is a bad business model. It failed for Spain and Portugal 500 years ago, right? So, you know, that's kind of where my head is at in all this is tariffs are going up. China will eventually get the message and will start to allow innovation to flourish again.